You can't even afford to pick them right now between the cost of the labor.
Being plowed over instead of picked. It's a sad scene happening
In the heart of America's tomato country, the unthinkable is happening. Perfectly ripe tomatoes are being destroyed. Not because they're bad, but because no one can afford to pick them.
You plant them, you water them, you watch them grow. And now you just watch them rot. That's the hardest part.
Across Florida, California, and Texas, millions of pounds of tomatoes are sitting in warehouses, or never leaving the fields at all. Meanwhile, just across the border, Mexico is cashing in with billion-dollar export deals to Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Decades ago, the United States was one of the world's most reliable tomato suppliers. We grew them in huge volumes, shipped them fast, and delivered the quality buyers wanted. But today, the system is breaking. Prices at home have dropped so low, farmers lose money on every box they sell. And overseas buyers? They've stopped calling. Not because our tomatoes are bad, but because they're inconsistent. In today's global market, buyers demand precision. Every tomato must be the same size, same color, same ripeness. But unpredictable weather, outdated sorting machines, and weak cold storage make that nearly impossible here. A single bruised tomato in a shipment can mean the entire order gets rejected.
The problem isn't the crop, it's the system behind it. Cold chain breakdowns, shipping delays, inconsistent grading. These are things other countries have solved. We haven't.
So Mexico didn't just get lucky. They invested big time. Greenhouses give them total control over temperature, humidity, and light. They're packaging tomatoes in protective, high-quality materials. And, they ship them through a rock-solid cold chain from farm to store shelf. Fresh every single time. The result? Well, it's predictable quality, a longer shelf life, and perfect timing. When you add in stable trade agreements and consistent pricing, you get exactly what international buyers are looking for: reliability. When tomatoes don't sell, the damage spreads. Processing plants scale back, packing warehouses cut shifts, truck drivers have no loads to haul, and in small farming towns, every lost paycheck hurts.
This isn't just about losing money, it's losing a way of life. My family's been farming tomatoes for 3 generations. I don't know if there's going to be a 4th.
In global trade, trust is everything. Buyers want to know that what they order will arrive on time, at the right quality, without last-minute surprises. Right now, they trust Mexico to do that more than they trust us. Not because we can't grow great tomatoes, but because our system is unpredictable. This isn't just about tomatoes. It's about farmers being forced out of business. It's about rural communities losing their lifeline. And it's about a country that once fed the world, struggling to feed its own markets. The demand for great tomatoes hasn't gone away, but if we want to win back the world's trust, it's not enough to grow them well. We have to deliver them perfect, on time, every time. Until then, the fields will stay full, and the shelves will stay empty of what's ours. Support local farmers, know where your food comes from.
Operations are flooding global markets with perfect polished produce. How did the U.S. go from feeding the world to being left behind?